Streaming through a hole in time and space. Who could it be but our felted friend? Shmuppi! Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? I hope we're doing all right. How is everyone in chat? I see we've got a few people hanging out. I don't know if anyone noticed. Do you like my new wiggly now playing sign that I have down at the bottom? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Ooh, yeah, Brain Foghorn, a classic. Yay. Yay, the alien that calms my anxiety is finally here. Stab, 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 stab. Oh, I was wondering if we could go more than a minute before the stab, 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 stab started. Hello, welcome, Mons10. I wonder if you got filtered. Yo, you didn't get filtered, actually. You didn't get filtered, actually. Oh, because the chat widget here only shows top chat. Hello, Mons10VT, Knight of Despair Gaming, Crabber, and Cheddar. Hello, good pals of the channel. What is up? I want to welcome you. You can kind of see where we are in the process right now. I also have myself a drink of a fancy ginger ale that's meant to be a mixer. A new ginger ale. Sorry, Jerry. Oh no. See, that's why my workspace is a little cramped. But here we go. Let me put my hand in front of it like I am serving a fine wine, like a cosmetics YouTuber too. Do you see it? Is it Forkist? Is it Forkist? Okay, Fever Tree Premium Ginger Ale. It was packaged so nicely and in 16.9 fluid ounces. That's 500 mils of soda. I really thought, is this an alcoholic item? Is this stream sponsored? No, I just really love... No, this stream is brought to you by the general concept of ginger ale. The stream is brought to you by the general concept of ginger ale. Shmuppi's operating table. Yes, hello, Crabber! Okay, ready to felt more little leggies like this one, and this one. And then the strategy I'm going to use to attach them is to actually kind of trim and fray the ends a bit so that it can be felted into here so that the end length ends up somewhere about that. Maybe it doesn't need to be trimmed at that length. Huh. Okay. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. I've got my blue fluff right here. If the stream was sponsored by anyone, it would be Canada Dry, honestly. I have repped them. I have been drinking the Canada Dry and have repped them so hard, despite the fact that they don't really use any ginger flavoring. It's all malic acid. It's all malic acid. I'm getting very particular about my ginger ale. In fact, I bought a lot of ginger ale today. A lot of different ginger ales. Let's put Jerry over here. Get this. I better not spill this ginger ale. So, I found this Fever Tree brand, which is very much a mixer. I should not be... It is not meant for me to be drinking it straight like I am. But... Okay. Fluff, 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 fluff. It sent me on a journey of getting every ginger ale I can, and I managed to get, like, 8? 8, I think? Okay. We are rolling a leg. This is going to be a long leg. I should even this out. Boop, boop. Welcome to Shmuppi's operating table. How is everyone doing today? Wishing peace and glub upon all of you. Gonna trim this off. Maybe this will be 2 legs. How did I do it last time? Oop. I know that the foam was involved. Did I get the multi-stabber? Did I get the multi-stabber? I think I felted it flat and then folded it in on itself. Just existing currently. Just crabbing. Just crabbing about. Okay, yeah, let me get the multi-stabber. There we go. So, I don't think anyone noticed. I think maybe somebody may have noticed. Wow, this person's checking out a lot of soda, but I used self-checkout specifically so that I wouldn't get any questions about all the ginger ale that I'm buying. Are you locked? Why are you not? Okay. It doesn't- I forgot how this works. I forgot how this works. Okay. Let's go. You got diarrhea and vomited in the morning. Sounds like you got a bad stomach bug. It was in the bathroom for 1 hour. You're not good. I wish peace upon your bowels, Mini Honduras. That really sucks. I hope that you are keeping your electrolytes up, like keeping the salts in your body up so that you don't get too dehydrated, like in addition to water. I hope you are doing okay, man. We're stabbing. It's been a long time since I've gotten sick like that. I find my immune system has been a lot better since I stopped drinking alcohol. I don't know, for all I know you might be too young to drink alcohol. And I'm not gonna lecture anybody about it or something, but in my personal experience. Why did you eat a rock? Minerals! I crave those minerals, man. Everyone needs minerals in their body. Everyone needs salt. Everyone needs potassium. I think I vomited- wait, no, I missed Honduras's message. I think I vomited either a piece of meat or a rock. Oh, it was painful. It was painful. But did you eat a rock? Do you have it on good authority that there was a rock inside there? Do you have it on good authority that there was a rock in there? Let's see. Are we getting a good flattening? Yes, we are. We're rotating, we're rotating. Do you ever just listen to My Immortal by Evanescence and cry sometimes? You're making a video that's longer than your previous one? How are they getting longer? You're the one who's in charge, my man. Alright, getting out my normal needly needle. Is it the videos for your job or the videos for your channel? I can't help it's calling, make me, make me. Oh, it sounds like it's a personal project then. ends up as 20 minutes in my channel. What else is going on in my life? But I am amazed. In one grocery store trip, I was able to procure 8 types of ginger ale, counting the store brand. Some of them were in really tiny bottles because they're meant to be like mixers for drinks. I don't really cry due to media often, not for music, videos, news and other stuff. Only real life events that I see myself really touch me. I see. I know the music, but I teared up watching a guy trying to play as a fisherman in a Minecraft Civilization vid. A roleplay server, I see. You participated in the final battle against a boss and died! Oh no! I'm a crybaby during real life events. I used to cry when I got a grade lower than the best when I was in school. Oh, me too! Used to cry when I got a grade lower than the best in school. I used to be such a perfectionist. I used to absolutely hate getting anything that was like a C or a B. And I didn't learn how to study. I didn't learn how to study. It was so emotional. I cry easily. I cry easily watching videos or stories or movies. I cried at the added romance between the elf and the dwarf that didn't exist originally in the Hobbit movie. It is so easy to make me cry and be like, it's so beautiful! It's so beautiful! Ah! Just games like Undertale feel mediocre to you because they just can't get attached to the characters. Hey! There's as many ways as there are different life forms in the galaxy, as many ways as there are stars. Oh hey, look at that! Look at that! The seam in the Milky Way galaxy is passing behind my head right now. Look at the stars in transit. After Limbus didn't cry much now after playing Limbus. After Limbus it became, oh, Limbus tore a hole in your heart, now it's bleeding, I see. This leg is not turning out too good, folks. Alright. We need to get stabbing. Can you hear the stabs? Might not cry, but I did tear up a few times. I think... Man, I forget when I genuinely cried in Limbus Company. I know in the very beginning for Yuri, my first playthrough ever. And that's kind of what sold me on the game, was the consequence and the death in the series. And during the end of Canto 7, I did cry too, I think. You are right, Crab. Oh yeah, regardless of your stance on Undertale as a game, Toby Fox is an excellent musician and writer. The Sancho versus Don Quixote clash, yeah, when I realized what you have to do, I remember now. I used to listen to Toby Fox's music back when he was contributing to Homestuck. And there was lots of Homestuck music. There were many Homestuck albums. So many Homestuck albums. Like, seriously, you could put it on and it would last for hours. And I would use it as my studying music when I was younger, when I was a wee grub. And Toby Fox had a Tumblr. I think he's back to it. And shit, never gonna deny Toby's musical skills. Shit's majestic. Shit's majestic as fuck. Okay, I gotta rotate this. We're gonna praise Toby Fox all day here. Rotate. Let's have a sip of ginger ale. Lug. Kanto 7 ending got me bawling. I was like, I won't cry for this man, but I don't want him to die, specifically how much Papa Don was like me. I also had a dream that died, so I was relating. That is deep, to let go of a dream. To let go of a dream. Or to let the dream die. I used to really want to study in Japan, but now I think I was too anxious. Like, I have an anxiety disorder. Studio EIM. I'm not familiar with Studio EIM. Do tell us more, Crabber. Or is it Studio AIM? But I used to want to study in Japan a lot, and I think if my younger self had gotten to study in Japan, I would have had a, like, anxious freak out and been sent home or something, even though I really wouldn't have wanted to, because I am just socially incapable. What do you mean you're not familiar? It's just literally 90% of Limbus music. Oh, that's the normal Limbus music. I just didn't know the name. I understand now. Not just Limbus, but Ruina too. Oh, that explains why they have a unified kind of sound. See, if you put on a Limbus trivia game for me, I would probably be the loser. Check out the video with I forget, is the Limbus Jeopardy. The Limbus Jeopardy. That's out, right? I didn't play Ruina. Does that look like a decent arm? It's got a bit of a Popeye forearm. Maybe I can fold that in on itself more. Oh yeah, Persona soundtracks are so groovy and funky. I really am partial to the Final Fantasy series and really liked the Theatrhythm Final Fantasy rhythm game, the rhythm game that used music from Final Fantasy. There's, I think, a Dragon Quest one too. Yeah, I've never played Persona either. I think maybe I should play one of the Persona games as my next RPG in the RPG slot after Undertale. I should experience it. I should experience it. Because I played, Valkyrie Profile, and that was a really long RPG in that slot in my schedule for a long time. Actually, no, I think it was on Mondays? I would do Valkyrie Profile on Mondays, I think? Here we go, fold in on yourself. Christopher Larkin. Larkin is a very... Isn't that a very Scandinavian name? Made soundtracks for Hollow Knight, original soundtracks for Hollow Knight, and Silk Song, also amazing original soundtracks. Yes. I've only heard a little, and I don't remember the names of the tracks I've heard, but I've not played either of those games. But I do appreciate the music. A little bit of it has come into my orbit. So did you all have a good New Year? Did you all have a good New Year? I know some of the people here were in my New Year's, watch-along of the Transformers movie, the original animated Transformers movie, in Discord. But I hope your start to this current revolution of Earth around the sun has been good. I'm on a whole different calendar here on Pupuria, but I do kind of keep track, because, you know, the computer that fell through the hole in time and space that I'm using to stream does have a human clock on it. It does have an Earth clock on it. So I do get the little warnings. The New Year was awesome. The aftermath, not so awesome. Oh no. Did you get a hangover? Did you have cleaning to do? I do not enjoy seeing drunk relatives, especially my grandmother. I see. Yes, they can be a handful. And irresponsible. Oh my gosh, yes, the fireworks and the dogs. That's right. I've had many a conversation with people recently about comforting their dogs during fireworks. I do not miss having to do that. I always feel so bad for the dogs, you just can't explain it to them. I do touch alcohol, but I wish to never get drunk, I see. I don't drink anymore since that last karaoke stream. I'm sorry to hear that, Crabman. Sorry to hear that, Crabman. Sorry if I dredged up something bad. Have you ever turned to an animal when you were like a kid and been like, "It's okay. If he can actually secretly speak my language, I won't tell anyone"? No? Just me? My only drug is ice cream. What's the best kind of ice cream, Mons 10? What's the best kind of ice cream? I believe you also like baked goods, right? Like lemon pie? Pupurian Mothership, welcome to chat! Hello there! Okay. Let's see... Any fruit ice cream? I'm really partial to pistachio. I really, really like the flavor of pistachio. Alright, and then this fiddly little end will go into one of these. Bought a cream-flavored popsicle that had chocolate in the middle. That sounds really good. I recently discovered that the grocery store that I go to sells filled croissants. Like a fruit, like strawberry jelly filled croissant and a chocolate filled croissant. I really love me a croissant. Okay, so the little fiddly bit at the end of this leg has actually aided us. It gives me something to insert into the yellow piece. Why do Americans like mint ice cream? Wasn't mint added to toothpaste to prevent swallowing? I love mint ice cream so much! I love mint ice cream. I also love, I also love the Shamrock Shake, the seasonal mint shake that you can get at McDonald's with green dye. That's probably illegal in most other countries. But it's so thick and creamy. It's like drinking straight toothpaste. And I love it. I like mint also, but only for those small candies that change your mouth smell. Breath mints. It's odd, even if they're not necessarily mint flavor. Even if it's not mint flavor, it's called a breath mint if it's meant to freshen up your mouth. Weird English facts. I had mint ice cream and it wasn't as good. It's been my favorite since childhood. Do you all have root beer where you're at? I've had some root beer fall through the hole in time and space. That's what makes me think it's connected to America. America! There is some maple root beer in my fridge, but I have way too much soda. Like, I have a stack of sodas in my kitchen on the floor that's gonna be there until next Friday. Next Friday? No, next Monday. Next Monday I'm gonna do a rating stream. I'm gonna do a tier list stream where I'm gonna test a bunch of different ginger ales live. I've got 8 different ginger ales. Toothpaste for children has no reason tasting that good. I don't know why it tastes that good. And I think the bubblegum flavored toothpaste tastes absolutely awful. Nope, we don't have root beer here. I've heard people say that it tastes like medicine to people who are unfamiliar with it. Root beer tastes like medicine! There it is! Hello, fish dragon! Hello, welcome our other aquatic friend. We got our classic aquatic friend duo here. We got the crab and we got the fish dragon. Hello there. We're talking about sodas. Do they have root beer where you're from, fish dragon? I know that there's... Speaking of having wanted to live in Japan when I was... But Indonesia has it for some reason. Weird! Okay, that's another leg down. Woo! I saw that there is like one particular A&W root beer. Like one A&W root beer restaurant on the island of Okinawa that serves mostly the American base and people who are, I don't know, burger curious. Root beer is pretty American, though I saw Indonesia has it. Yes. Ah, yes, I read that chat. I can keep it straight. Which chat I've read. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is very similar. I think I saw root beer somewhere once, but it's not a usual drink. If you're curious about it, don't buy it in large volumes, because it's either a love it or hate it kind of thing. There's another soda. Another really regional soda called Moxie. That is like clove and other flavors. Trimming really quick. Focusing on the trimming. Even Mountain Dew is a rare occurrence, I see. Did you know the... Do you know the rat fact? Do you know the Mountain Dew rat fact? Have we discussed it? I always forget who was in chat when I discussed things. I don't want to disgust people by re-discussing a disgusting subject. Yeah, I bet it is way too expensive. I'm told Bundaberg brand sarsaparilla is called root beer up there. Huh. I could go to the store and get Bundaberg ginger beer. No, this is going to be too spindly. Why did I trim off so little? But I don't think that should be compared to ginger ale because it's just going to completely overpower it and be a different experience. Yeah, remember the rat thing. I don't want to bring up the rat thing again. Shmuppi, I'm watching my LobCorp footage and now I've never seen me sigh as much as I did there. I was pretty stressed. Yeah, you were really stressed. Is it the LobCorp classic footage? Whoop. Doritos is great! Oh, banana is not great! Oh! Banana! Sorry, I just really do not like banana flavoring. I think it's part of why I don't like bubblegum flavored toothpaste, because, yeah, the legacy footage. Yes, we'll address that in a second. What was I gonna say? Doritos is the bomb. I love the tamarind ones. Gonna send you all banana runts. I'm gonna use them to... I'm gonna, like, get a slingshot and use them as ammunition and hit things with them. That's what I'm gonna do with the banana runts. I think I do have a slingshot somewhere. I think there is a slingshot somewhere I could use. Huh. I could shoot cans with banana runts, and then... and then the wildlife around me will... scrounge up the runts. No, let me drink them. I'm not gonna take them away. I'm just, I'm just weak against banana damage. My head just loves making up memories. Oh, you had a coworker who loved them and had a huge jar on her desk. Did she smell like banana? Because she ate so many banana runts? Did she have a banana aura? My head just loves making up memories sometimes. I have deja vu moments. Oh, I have deja vu moments and dreams all the time. But then again, my life is pretty repetitive and pretty easy to predict in the form of a dream. I am not confiscating anyone's soda. You are allowed to have your own taste. Like, what was I saying? Moxie, the one that tastes like cloven stuff, tastes just like walking into a arts and crafts store. Like, it tastes like dried flowers. Kind of like, I don't know, clove, cinnamon. Banana flavored stuff tastes that way because it's based on the Michael variety that went extinct, not the kind we eat today. Yes, particularly synthetic banana flavoring is isoamyl acetate, which I have made in a laboratory environment before, and it is oily and thick and a pain to dispose of because it makes all of your laboratory waste smell like banana! Alright. Let's felt the middle. This one's gonna turn out thicker, but that's okay. Each leg can be a little different. It's hard to find the lime Doritos. Is it hard to find the lime Doritos where you are, Mini Honduras? Could we possibly make an arrangement? Could we possibly make a deal? Man, I wish I had harnessed the power of the holes in time and space to set up stuff like that. No, it's not hard to find them. Why is the lime so hard to find? It did smell just like the banana flavored tastes. Oh, interesting. Superficial banana. I think outside of Spanish-speaking countries, usually in grocery stores, you only get the basicest varieties, but I'm really surprised that lime is not considered one of the most basic flavors of Doritos. I have made this too thick. Everyone, we need to get down to Honduras and buy suitcases full of Doritos. I don't think you're allowed to bring that much loose, jangly liquid and glass into the country in luggage, actually. But man, if only. If only it were the Wild West of that back in, like, I don't know. Could you do that in the 60s? Could you go to a location and load your suitcase up with sodas and fly with it in the 60s as long as they didn't break? At an apple Doritos. Have you had Postobon or Sidral Meunier? Those are both apple flavors that I really like. I think Postobon is Colombian. There needs to be more apple-flavored stuff, like apple-flavored hard candies. I once went to a shop that was all focused on the UK and UK imported products, and they had an awesome apple candy that I wish I had right now. I wish I had forever. I wish I had always. But they were little spheres where one half was like red color, one half was yellow color. And they were really delicious. There was also... I got a packaged Battenberg cake, which is a cake that, like, looks like a checkerboard because of the way it's been cut and rearranged, and it's pink and regular cake color on the inside, alternating checkers of it. Usually just 4. Usually just, like, this corner would be pink, this corner would be yellow, if we're talking a cake that's, like, that. It's nice having a grid handy and available. And then it's covered in marzipan, and it's to be had with tea. I think if you wanted otherwise... Roast chicken Walker's crisps! Oh my god! Roast chicken Walker's... Roast chicken! Roast chicken Walker's crisps! There we go. I had to engage safe mode. I had to engage adaptive mode. Roast chicken Walker's crisp in an English shop and is the best chip flavor I've ever had. Exactly. They got a roast chicken flavored chips. We love snacks here. Hey look, it's the seam. The seam in the universe is passing behind my head again. Bye-bye, seam. Detecting multiple chicken Walker's crisps in the region. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it? Yes, I am doing legs. I am doing legs right now. I remember there's always, like, Lay's chips promotional flavors and limited flavors. But they are never the ones that are successful in other countries. You are correct about that. Alright, now we need to fold it over on itself. This leg is potentially going to be too thick. I may have to trim this leg down. Ice cream place sometimes go to has Korean and Saudi chips. Oh. Korean and Saudi chips. Very interesting. I recently had I think my soul desperately says that I need to go to an Asian food store. I need to go to an Asian grocery. I was having a vivid dream the other night about going to an Asian grocery store and picking up a, like, 60-pound bag of rice and, like, all the sights, all the smells, getting snacks and everything. I think my soul desperately needs it. Going to an import store. I spent a lot of time in those places when I was young, both because I had some, like, Asian relatives, but mostly because my family was just curious and unafraid and wanted to try new things. A lot of the groceries where I'm from were Korean owned. There's quite a few of them. You are scrap. You are waste. Okay, let's get the multi-stabber. Here we go, it's looking good. Maybe I should do it off the foam for a bit. Has any animal gone through the hole in space and time there? Spiders and scorpions. Spiders and scorpions are the only things so far. All of my other pets are Purpurian source. We have a stable colony of cats because I swear once you get two of those fuckers on any planet, they begin reproducing like crazy. Where is your cat? Where is my cat? Where is my kitty kitty? Oh, kitty kitty. Anybody in their little tunnel? I don't know, they're not here. They're not here at the moment. I have 3 cats, actually. Not breaking down my door for once. Yeah, I have it cracked enough that the cat can slip through without using the power of her whole body slamming into it. My incredibly powerful cat who runs on the cat treadmill and has become too buff. Like, literally feels like she has abs underneath her fur. How does the stab thing work? Well, you see, each one of these needles, will you focus? There we go, has these little notches in it that pulls the felt together and knots it together until it forms a mat, like when hair gets matted, and then it stays together. Yeah! It's literally like making matted fur or making matted hair. Your cat's turned 4 today! Congratulations to the fluffy little ladies! Oh, congrats to the kitties. Ever had a moth infestation? I'm pretty sure there were... I don't know if it was an infestation, but I'm pretty sure there were a ton of moths in the garage of a place I used to live when I was very young. And the moths would make, like, cocoons stuck to the walls and stuff. Bit of hard work and spraying around the corners and they were gone. Do you know mothballs? Mothballs. It's a very old-fashioned way of dealing with moths. You had a termite infestation? That's horrible. Termites are so much more like moths are destructive to books and cloth, but termites are a whole nother level. I want to investigate the same ruins you did in Subnautica Below Zero, but I'm currently dying. Perhaps you need some better, oh my gosh, the improved tank is somewhere in the sort of starter biome with the big wiggly arm coral, the big arches of coral. It grew around the part of the house I don't visit often and then started eating the bed and the wardrobe. We had to throw it all away. That's horrible, man. I have nightmares about destructive stuff like that. You got all the tanks. I don't know how to help then, man. It's cool that you're playing Below Zero as well. Alright, this leg is coming up kind of thick. Maybe I shouldn't have thickened this leg. Hello, Hexator. They will be baked soon. What are you baking? Hexstatic, not Hexator. Hexstatic, Hexstatic. My cousin's room got infested with termites. Now his room is across from mine. Most of his stuff is still in his old room. Oh no, is it like termite contaminated and he doesn't know if he can bring it, or is it just that he's moving? Because this is an ongoing problem. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I have a sneeze stuck in sneeze limbo. Excuse me. Kind of a sip of my drink. The ginger is tickling my nose. I meant the fish. No baked goods for me. Yeah, how messed up would it be if after all of this I threw Jerry into the oven? It's been 4 months already. Wow. Huh. Okay. Gonna trim that. This might be a stumpy one. This one might be waste. Want to trim a little off. I don't know that this one's gonna work. No, I don't think this one's gonna work. We have to make another leg. Like, look at the difference in these. I could try and trim it down. Shortcuts. Taking shortcuts. Better. Better. Just need to fold it into itself. So my gerbils, who fought and had a falling out, I think I'm gonna try bonding them on neutral ground in 2 days. On Wednesday, we'll see how that goes. I'll wear bite-proof gloves so that I'm ready in case a fight breaks out. But I'm really worried that these gerbils cannot be housed together. Oh no, not the gerbil drama. Yes, the gerbil drama. The gerbil drama continues. One of the gerbils is very strong because he will use the wheel. The other one will not. Can I do the arrow ray next? That would be a bit complex. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I know that in this time slot next week, I'm going to be making a tier list out of every ginger ale I can get my hands on. And then I don't know what's after that. I think maybe fish mail. I've wanted to make fish mail for a while. From Limbus Company. An arrow ray would be cool, but it's not as cute as Jerry. So one of the gerbils is very strong. Fish mail! One of the strong gerbil will climb over the bonding barrier when I have the lid up, the lid off. And he will stay at the top, But he did sniff the nose of the other gerbil, and then afterwards he gave a kind of like gentle, like didn't break the skin bite on my finger as I was pulling him away. So I don't know what that means. Felt a lot life-size accurate Leviathan. Yes, that's probably... I must be so terrifying to them. I worry about it all the time. I worry that I've ruined my relationship with them. Gerbil rage. Yes, gerbils will fight each other to the death with their gerbil rage. They will tussle until somebody's organs are on the outside. If you do not intervene. Why am I getting recommended Hatsune Miku? Because you're listening to the Undertale soundtrack? I think it's because you're listening to the Undertale soundtrack. I guess there is a big overlap there in Vocaloid people and Undertale people. Or am I wrong? Or am I wrong for assuming that? All will be Miku. It is inevitable. Exactly, exactly. You just typed her name in the YouTube thing, so now you're gonna get more! Yes! Always watching. That reminds me of the one time I found a possum chilling at the front of my house. Oh, what kind? This is an Australian possum, a possum, a true, like, marsupial possum. Cool. Let me look up what those guys look like again. Wow. They look like elongated koalas with droopy long ears. Or perky long ears. The bushtail possum. Wow, they look like elongated koalas. Next time Crisp is in chat, ask them about the opossum. Oh no, it had been in a tussle with another possum. If you grab a possum, will it bite? This is a dumb question. If you grab a possum, will it bite the shit out of you? I've seen that American opossums are a bit easier to handle. The opossum. Okay. Possums are so much cuter than opossums. I am partial to the opossum. I'm partial to the opossum. They're so dorky looking. I love them. Okay. I used to think it's where all the scars on his face and exposed flesh on his back had come from. That makes sense. When I was a kid and lived in Alista, Kalmyk Republic, me and my friend had to sneak on the stairs to the floor where his flat was because there were bats there. Oh my gosh. And do you live in an area where bats can carry... Was that an area where bats can carry rabies and you have to worry about disturbing them? I imagine they pooped in the stairway and that was really inconvenient. Leaving guano. Can bats have rabies? Yes, they often do. Do they everywhere? I don't think they do in Japan. I think Japan is rabies free. Oh, it was like the 6th floor. That explains why bats had taken roost. Yeah, that's when I figured I should get my camera out of its face and leave its bushberry munching. Aww. Leave it to its bushberry munching. Aww. Little guy had been in a tussle. Little guy had been in a fight. Just wanted some berries and to rest and heal. We heard creepy stories of bats ripping out people's hair, so we did not want to alert the creature. That's reason enough. Alright, is that good? We need to felt that a little more. Need to felt that a little bit more. There we go, we have a leggy, and it feels decently attached. We were able to save it. Okay, one more for the last foot, and then we will begin attaching them. Living in a big city is boring because of this. Almost no critters around, no bats, no sparrows. Aww, no cool insects, no camels, no stray cats or dogs, just some pigeons and common unpleasant insects. I see. Yeah, I feel that. I'm lucky that I don't live, in a very city area anymore. Like, we actually get, sometimes deer will pass through, even though this is like a pretty developed area. But yes, it really does suck when the wildlife isn't there, when it's just not a place for it, and you can't find them. Even when you go to the park, it's like pigeons and stuff. Probably pigeons and squirrels. Pigeons are really cool, though. Sometimes you can find eggshells underneath where their nests are in the spring. And I think that's neat. Sometimes they're in really gross condition, but sometimes you can find really good pristine ones. Can't even see all the stars here, only the brightest in airplanes. Sounds like you need a journey for your soul out to the countryside. Making a leg. You've heard of breaking a leg. Well, today we're making a leg. No country is bat rabies free. I see. Why did YouTube censor Pupurian Mothership for saying apparently no country is bat rabies free? That's just a fact. Is bat rabies not allowed? Everybody in chat, can you everybody give me a bat rabies? Everybody give me a bat rabies. Everybody give me a bat rabies. Let's see if that's what YouTube is censoring. I'm just curious. Can I get a bat rabies, everybody? Bat rabies. Bat rabies. Country free. What did you do? Why does YouTube keep bonking you? You're the #2 chatter here. No country for bat rabies. Apparently saying things about no country. What? I don't know, man. No country is bat rabies free. No, look, Krabby Dude. Look, Krabby Dude. It doesn't appear in the chat on the stream. You said the thing. You said that no country is bat rabies free. That's gonna be our mantra here in chat. No country is bat. No country is bat rabies. No country is bat rabies free. We're gonna try every permutation of this, are we? Country is free bat rabies, everybody! Free the bat rabies! I really don't get this entire top chat thing. It's like, what has been auto-moderated by YouTube? Top chat is what has been auto-moderated by YouTube. Things that have been filtered. All messages. What does the system What does the system dislike about it? I don't know. Most active, I think, huh? Free bat rabies! The system just distrusts you at this point. It's so confounding. It's just the combination no country is free from rat rabies. Bat rabies, not rat rabies. If I remember right, rats are not a very common vector of rabies compared to other animals. Let me say something vile and see if it says it. No! Rat babies. Rat babies. I love rat babies. I once nursed a rat baby with puppy formula and a not a toothbrush, a paintbrush. A paintbrush as the artificial nipple. I would dip it in the stuff and it would suckle it off the brush. I do not believe in human rights. Nope, that does not get censored. I stabbed a big piece of meat. I got censored again. Let me say something vile got censored, but not I do not believe in human rights. It's let's play around with the YouTube moderation corner here in chat. I'm going to slap this big bag of rice. Says mothership. Nope, that gets through the censorship. Are you the mothership or are you the censorship? Who designed this? Google. You live in an area where a bush turkey comes along and occasionally walks into your backyard and then dips. What's a bush turkey? Let me look up the bush turkey. The Australian bush turkey. Wow, it really is a turkey thing. It is not closely related to the American turkey or the Australian bustard. But there are others. That really is a turkey. It's got a turkey tail. It's got a raptory face. It's got a waddle. That's a turkey. Well, that's really cool. I have some family who lives in an area where turkeys will occasionally pop up. Bright yellow and not red waddle. Yes, they look so interesting. This is the final leggy. I think we need to move it onto here now. Can't really see it right now. So I beat Promise Mascot Agency off stream just last night, I think? Yeah, I beat Promise Mascot Agency. I saw the end of the story mode, and now it's in, like, open world mode with a couple little quests afterwards, but yeah, I did it. I even got 100% on some of the little quests. Not all of them. Also seen some bin chickens. Oh, I know about the bin chickens in the neighborhood. The little garbage juice gobblers. The ibises. Did Tofu ever get a happy ending? Yes, Tofu stood up for the company, actually, and I sent Tofu to the Grand Prix. I sent Tofu to the Mascot Grand Prix, and he won. He #1 for our Promise Mascot Agency for the first time. The first time Promise Mascot Agency ever placed first was because we had Tofu representing us. There's a little park in the neighborhood. Glad our ibis don't go in the garbage. Yes, I used to live somewhere where there was ibis, but they have not figured out garbage, and I'm also very, very grateful for that. That they have not figured that shit out. I guess American ibis are just a little bit less inventive. They have ibis and pupuria too. Yeah, like white ones. Thumping into our little craft pad. We gotta felt down these edges. Alright, we're getting a good felted exterior. Rotating. How many needles in that one you're using? 7, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 needles. Will it focus? Oh. There we go. Ow, I just got myself in the finger. That's what I get for losing focus for a second and using the wrong ungloved finger. South America has a scarlet ibis. Yes, I hear it is beautiful. My other screen that displays the chat is slightly faster than the OBS tool. So I read it just a little bit before OBS comes in. Alright, I think that is good for this leggy. Our final leggy. Let me do a tapering cut there. A little bit there. Okay, let's needle it in. Okay, I want a lone needle. Wasn't there a book, like a kid's book? I'm not certain. I'm not certain if there was a kid's book titled or about the Scarlet Ibis. There's a short story. Ah. Okay, we are needling it in. Ooh. I thought this would be a bit messier connecting it, but no, it's going in well. Speaking of books, I have been invited to join a tabletop gaming group who was doing a D10 Vampire the Masquerade derived Project Moon setting game, and I'm gonna learn as much as I can while I'm there, whenever that actually comes together, and bring it home to talk about on my own channel. I want to have an opinion about it. And I need to look into literature and figure out what my character is even gonna be. Because I do want to take the lazy route, aka the sort of canon route, and look into literature for, and mythology for my character inspirations. But I don't know what just yet. I don't know what. Meanwhile, we got Thoth's bogan cousin who goes rummaging through bins. I miss all the birds. There's a lot of feral released parrots where I'm from. A lot of like lorikeets and Quaker parrots. There's even some rather northern cities that have infestations of monk parrots, aka Quaker parrots, in the structures of their abandoned buildings. Because they build themselves a nest and they colonize. They live in a colony. Sometimes they can make it through the winter. Alright, I think that leggy is done. Except for maybe some of this blue flute that's peeking through. There we go. We have 6 legs! Yay! Let me put the blue fluff away. Oh, I feel a hard piece. Oh, that's a trash piece. How unlike the African sacred ibis and the Australian white ibis look, though I guess it makes sense since they are related. Huh. Now I need to look these up. It's hard to type with these thingies on. African sacred ibis. African sacred ibis. Yes. Ooh. It's got very fine feathery feathers along the butt, the very strandy, noodly feathers. Australian white ibis. They do look similar, except the Australian white ibis does not have the frilly feathers. Let me see. Do all of them have the frilly feathers, or is that just the example image on the Wikipedia? Ah! No, they really look similar. You're right. Huh. Guess I am seeing some of the finer feathers on the butt there. Okay, I've been going for about an hour. I need to top off my drink with some ice water, and I will be back in a few minutes, and then we will attach the legs. Let me see really quick. Let me get this aside. There we go. That is the plan. Alright, I'm gonna throw these little bits away and I'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. Enjoy the Shmuppi radio in the meantime. Cat reveal. Whoa, no, my cat ran away. I had my cat in my lap. Got myself a glass of water. Kitty kitty. You wanna come back up here? Here, kitty kitty. Here she comes. You wanna see what I'm doing, kitty kitty? Come here. Come here. Do I need to stop trying? I need to look away and then she's gonna do it. Here she is. Yay! Oh, no, I'm yelling too loud. I'm being too loud. This is the pretty little girl. This is the one who's muscular and runs on the wheel. Hello. She's chewing on my hoodie string. Are you here to steal the pieces of felt? No, do not. Are you done here? Yeah, I think she's done here. She just wanted to investigate. Pretty little girl! Okay. So now, we do surgery on the bottom half of the Jeremy. I don't know why I phrased it like that. Okay. Let's do a little fluffing on this. Made it sound like we were giving Jerry bottom surgery. Is that a good distance? Okay. Yes, that you read my mind. Ooh, this is felting in quite well. Actual trans icons, Jerry the Hoverfish. Jerry is trans, confirmed. We all saw he live streamed his bottom surgery, don't you know? That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I'm very pleased with that. Let's make it a bit more secure, though. Yes, meld with the Jerry. Meld with the Jerry. That looks pretty good. Do we want to felt it down more? Maybe a little more, just to make it more secure. Okay. Now we fluff the edge a bit. Alright, that should be good. Attaching his little lollipops. Yes, this is blending very well. Germa985, what do you mean? What about the internet's favorite middle-aged man? Are we talking about Jerry's? Are we talking about Jermies? Jeremies? Germa985, he's a popular streamer, but he is now retired from streaming. He also did some longer form content, like the Flight of the Shmuppi, about beginner spy players in Team Fortress 2. That was one of the first things, that was like the first Germa thing I ever saw. He's also responsible for the, Rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat. Fuck, I fucked it up. That makes all of the rules. Let's see what trouble we can get ourselves into. He did a lot of things. There we go, it's belting down nicely. If I had to choose an unk, I'd go with Northern Lion. I don't know much about Northern Lion. Okay. Go. Attached on one side! Yay! Alright, this Jerry is half assembled. Whoop, bonked the mic, sorry. Ah. Okay. Let's pick up the next leg. Let's just pin that and see if that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Two sides of the same coin both do and say funny, weird shit. The difference is that one looks like a maniac while he does that and the other is dead serious. I see. So they're about similar levels of zany, are they? Nature is so beautiful. It's beautiful how nature, when oh, are you loose? Are you loose? You're just a little floppy. You're just a little floppy. It's just a little floppy. It's okay. If only I had done an armature below it. Alright, blend in, my boy. Blend. getting a little squished. Oh, but it's making his spots pop. That's helping. It's actually doing a service to the other side. Alright, fray it out. Alright, that looks good to me. Northern Lion will say things that have never been considered by another person on the planet, but are still true. I see. Send me some Northern Lion clips. Send me some Northern Lion clips. I don't know much about. I don't know much about him. I think that this side's legs are a bit flatter. I like the most confusing motivational speech from him. If he put a Final Fantasy XIV raid leader in charge of the Civil War, it would have been over in months. That's a bold one. But also probably true. Poking a bit more on the other side. Alright, fraying the edge for our final leg. There we go. Oh, the Elden Ring one-shot analogy, that if I chop you up in a meat grinder and the only thing that comes out is left to you is your eyeballs, you're probably dead. I'm not saying you specifically, but do you think Confucius would have loved being a streamer? I think he would have loved having an audience and platform. But I don't know that it would have attracted a streamer-type audience. But I guess you can stream anything. Here I am streaming needle felting. There's people who do puzzles. There's people who do just chatting. I'm not too good at the just chatting. Oops, I deleted it accidentally. I was wondering if you got moderated or something. Woke up feeling today, so I'm just lurking. Hello, Keen. Welcome to chat. We are almost done with our Jerry, but I'm probably gonna hang around and chat for quite a while after this. How many stabs has it been? How many stabs has it been? There we have it, everybody. Jerry! It's your buddy, Jerry. Look at him. His shape kind of corrected after I needled on the other side a bit. Jerry! Spots look great. I am not fully satisfied, oops, with the spots, but here we have him. Sir Jeremiah the 33rd. The 20th. Alright. Let me pack up the tools here, just so I don't lose them. Actually, I don't really need to. So here we have it. We have the Jerry. Let's put him on here so that he's looking up towards the camera. Put him like that so we're comparing to our reference image. 100% that's Jerry. Oh man, I love him. And the award for Best Felted Doll goes to Claire Obscure Expedition 33! Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I think it was one of the earlier felting streams. I like casually mixed up the streamer awards and the game awards. So dumb of me. But maybe I just hold myself to too high of a standard. Huh. Let's see, what else is going on? What else is going on? I've been watching a bit of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam for a while now. Streamer of the Year Expedition 33. And Game of the Year Burnt Peanut. Burnt Peanut wasn't Streamer of the Year, he was VTuber of the Year, and I know that that's the source of the controversy. The source of a bit of controversy. Not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. I just love his honest smile. I just love his honest smile. For what it's worth. For what it's worth, I don't know what any of that is. It's independent award shows put together by people who really think these shows are more important and impactful than they are, but they are growing in influence. An expression filled with the joys of the world. Yes, I love our Jerry. I love our Jerry so much. I'm happy with how his underside came out looking. I expected it to be worse. Man, it is warm where I am today. I have already drank my full glass of ice water. I'm not eating the ice though, because that would be crunching on stream. So I watched Zeta Gundam and kind of half napped during it while I was watching it. Because I've already seen the series before, I wasn't needing to pay particularly close attention. But I really recommend, I think Zeta Gundam is probably one of the best Universal Century Gundams. I really recommend it if you like old TV series, if you're someone who can sit through, like, the Transformers the movie. Do I have a favorite model of Gundam? Oh my gosh, I think... that's hard. Because in the general, like, mobile suit sense, my favorite mobile suit is not a Gundam. My favorite mobile suit is the, Cubile. But my favorite Gundam probably has to be the Gundam Mark II with the Titans colors, because it's all navy blue. These colors, Gundam Mark II. Image a new tab, save image as. Here we go! The Gundam Mark II, the Gundam Mark II with the Titans colors. It gets repainted to not have the dark blue and stuff later. Let me put this guy over here on the space background. BMX004. And here's my favorite mobile suit. Also from Zeta Gundam. This is the Cubile. Kinda evil looking, huh? I think it's very pretty. The only thing I know about Gundam is that one badly drawn image of the war is terrible. War is a terrible tragedy message, and a person flies over a person's head. Wow, cool robots fighting. Yes, exactly. Those big shoulders contain little psychically controlled, remote control bits, little tiny gun guys, little tiny guns that fly around and zip around, because this is a suit specifically for new type use. New types being the humans who have evolutionarily adapted to the pressures of space and sense each other more deeply in a psychic-like fashion. Effectively space psychics. But yeah, Gundam is a weird mix of... There's a weird mix of true wanting to tell a war story and kids' toy marketing in Gundam, and Zeta Gundam is the first time. You know, it's the second Gundam series, and it's when Yoshiyuki Tomino got to be a bit more serious about the war storytelling in the series, and that's why I like it. There's a lot of characters, and not all of them make it to the end of the show. But I really enjoy it. There's also the I am a genius, oh no meme. There's also the, let me see. There's also the reverse sunglasses meme. There's also this, which is in reverse. Here we go. What has this stream become? Ow, I just cracked my back. That's what I get for crouching over the felting. I'm gonna clean this up really quick. No, should we keep the robots? Should we keep the Gundam in the Cubelay? Let's keep the Gundam in the Cubelay for now. I put you over here. I put you over here. He does not need to be doing all that. This is Quattro Bagina, everybody. This is Quattro Bagina. Okay, there we go. I also played a bit of Mech Warrior Online for a bit. I like those big stompy robots, not the ones sometimes sometimes I play robots that aren't elegantly flying around. I need the big stompy stompers. I also have the basic rule set for Battletech somewhere. Battletech seems really cool. I've just not... I got to try it, like, the old rule set with someone once, and it was really fun. But I want to try the new rule set, too. Tabletop gaming. I need more tabletop gaming in my life. I guess I am the one in charge of my life. I am the one who can pursue more tabletop gaming. Getting set up in Battletech used to take longer than the fights. That's right. Repairs and replacing parts and optimizing and stuff. Preparing to fight. Making sure you bought ammunition for all your stuff. Improving your bot. Speaking of robots, I have... this thing, the Robotech Archive. Do any of you know Robotech? Battletech kind of used some of these designs back in the day. I just happened to have this within reach. But this is a book that has a graphic novel in it, and it has, okay, check it out. It's got this graphic novel with more modern style art. Very sophisticated. And then it's also got the original Robotech comic book, which looks like this. Man. Robotech is the Americanization and adaptation of 3 different anime that were made by the same studio that were licensed sort of on the cheap. And instead of being 3 distinct anime, they were instead turned into 3 different seasons, 3 different installments in a continuous series. And these 3 anime were not related or in a series or anything before, but the first one of them was Super Dimension Fortress Macross. And that is what this one is based on. Yeah. And that was an anime that did pretty well in Japan, to my understanding. It's about what if, in the year 1999, an alien battleship crash lands on an island in the Pacific, and then everyone on Earth gets their shit together and stops fighting so that we can all work together to rebuild. Yeah, the localization went through lots of hoops and hurdles to sell people on Japan. Yes, this is an 80s localization. They fully changed some of the names, like Hikaru Ichijo became Rick Hunter, Misa Hayase became Lisa Hayes. One character who stayed the same was Lin Min Mei. But yeah, it went through lots of hoops. This was before they could really sell people on the idea of Japanese animation. What was I saying? And then on the day of the launch of the battleship, enemy aliens arrive and humanity has to launch the battleship, but in the warp, in the space fold, it takes a whole bunch of the island that it's on and people in shelters and stuff with it. So the humans, when they accidentally warp all the way to Pluto and have to make their way back, a bunch of humans get taken on board, and basically there is a city inside the giant transforming robot that operates sort of like a aircraft carrier for all the other transforming robots. And I just think that's neat. But yeah, Robotech was a heavily adapted, heavily localized version of Macross. And because of it, the whole Macross series has remained in sort of a limbo. Sort of a weird limbo. Hello, lone soldiers! Hello, welcome to chat. We have completed my little felted doll of Jerry the Hoverfish. Look at him! It took many streams. I think this is stream number 5. I love his spots. I love his spots, even if they are a bit lumpy. Welcome to chat. But yeah, Macross is, all about transforming fighter jets on a transforming aircraft carrier in space. And the drama that unfurls in the city that basically is stored within that giant aircraft carrier because they took all the civilians with them when they did that first space fold. And some of those people become some of the only humans left surviving at the end of it. Like, on the planet Earth. Not to spoil a, like, 30, 40-year-old anime, but I don't think any of you are going to be watching it. It's kind of, I mean, anything can be yar har har, fiddle-dee-deed, but it's kind of hard to get because of Robotech existing, Macross has remained in a weird position where it can't be distributed. And I know they reached some kind of resolution in 2021, but I don't know who's got the Macross series right now. I don't know who's got the Macross. But yeah, I was just talking about comic books. It's been a long time since I read a modern comic book. The last series I really got into was called Paper Girls, and it was about a bunch of, like, paper girls delivering the newspaper in the 80s who get warped in a time machine to another time, and it causes all of this fallout that results in them getting chased all the way, like, throughout eras of time because they've, like, upset the balance and interfered. And not necessarily, like, just, like, time forces. Man, the last time I read a comic book was 8 years ago. It's been, like, at least 4 for me since I was keeping up with Paper Girls. How long is Paper Girl now? So Jetfire isn't the only Macross-related legal fuckery. No, it isn't. And there's also Battletech, which, Battletech, the tabletop game, lifted a lot of its designs from, like, Macross and other series like Zoids and stuff. I think they took from Zoids too, but there's a whole retconned canon of designs in BattleTech where exactly the same model that Jetfire was used in illustrations in the game and in art in the game as a robot in it. I believe they are called like the Hidden Ones or something in current modern canon. But yeah, there's quite a bit of Macross legal fuckery. Only know of Zoids and Gundam. Those are two good ones to know. There's also Fang of the Sun Dugram. Fang of the Sun Dugram is by the creator of Gundam, but it's about a bunch of guerrilla fighters on a like colony planet of Earth, and it's good, like it's good schlocky popcorn anime. It's a 50 episode series. You can tune off your brain with like watching it for a good while. But I don't think that's being legally distributed anywhere. I really, really like Aura Battler Dunbine. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of Dunbine. Aura Battler Dunbine. Here, this is the model kit. This is the model kit. Yeah, this is the Thomasine Nation's model kit. Dunbine. I like these ones because they look like insects. Iron-Blooded Orphans and Thunderbolt are the only ones you've seen. This is the Dunbine, everybody. It looks like a stag beetle. I like how it has the big fantasy talon claws and it has bug wings. Sort of biotechnological. Ooh, let me try and grab something really quick. The only Gundam show/movies I've watched were Iron-Blooded Orphans and Thunderbolt. I've heard that Iron-Blooded Orphans is really good, and Thunderbolt, I've read the manga. It's really good. That's in an alternate version of the Universal Century, which is kind of like the same setting as the original Gundam. Let me see if I can reach this. Okay, model kit acquired. This has lived in a Japanese garage for like 30 years before it came to me. Thunderbolt is fucking depressing. I only am familiar with up to the equivalent of the first film's worth of stuff. Dunbine, move aside. But this is a model kit of an alternate version of the Dunbine's colors. Let me move Jerry to the side for a second. Piloted by a character called Todd Guinness. You can see it's got garage mold spots on it. But it comes with this string. Oh, look at the wings. It comes with this string because if you look carefully at the shoulders in this image, they're supposed to be sort of bioorganic, stringy looking connecting parts that come out through here. So that's my super old model kit that I am scared to put together. Other reasons I'm scared to put together, it has kind of a matte finish on it. Because it has kind of a matte finish that I don't want to ruin by cutting. Might go to Japan when I stay in the Philippines since flights are under $200 for a round trip. That sounds like an absolutely lovely deal. I would love to go to Japan someday. What I was saying, let me put this away. Let me put this away really quick before I continue. Also, hello! Hello, Chicken Attack Heathcliff. Today, our battle was creating Jerry the Hoverfish from Subnautica. He is complete now. So let's just let him rest here. But going to Japan sounds lovely. Going to the Philippines sounds lovely, too. Recently, somebody who chats here frequently, we are fighting the Gundam localization problems. We are fighting the Macross localization problems is what we are fighting. Man, who has the rights to Macross right now? I kind of want to go to the Philippines. There's somebody I know who's been staying there recently, and another frequent chatter here who, hi Keynice, if you're still here, who has been telling us all about it. And it just looks really interesting. Manila looks really interesting. But the thing is, I'm on the opposite side of a hole in time and space, so it's a bit harder to get tickets over here. At least affordable tickets. Nice people and lots of English speakers. Yes, I've always wanted to go. I used to be fixated on going when I was younger, but I kind of said this earlier, like, if I had been an exchange student or something, I would have broken down in anxiety and from feeling like I stand out and everything, which I was kind of already used to as a kid. Like, I was so used to serially not fitting in that I was like, it'll be fine, but I really think the stress would have broken me. And I would have made a fool of myself. I also wanted to go for graduate. I wanted to, go there for grad school. I wanted to go get my PhD in chemistry in Japan, but that didn't work out because life. I think I'm not cut out to get a PhD in chemistry. But yeah, I wanted to go become a professor in Japan. I wanted to go do the professor route. Ticket to Manila like 800. Manila. Avoid Luzon is nice. Avoid Manila for the traffic and the mass population there. Tondo for being Tondo. I don't know anything about Tondo. Visayas is nice, but I don't have any first-hand experience. I think I know someone in the Visayas region. Boop boop. Boop 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 doo doo doo. I apologize if it's boring. This is a mellow night for me. Having myself a drink of water. If you're going to the Philippines, just land in one of the provinces that has an international airport. Gotcha. So everyone, it has been a good solid 2 hours of streaming now that I had been working on this. Our Jerry is completed. I'm gonna have to go put him in my cabinet with my other felted stuff so that my cats won't tear him apart. But I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Baguio is nice. It's cold there apparently, but I don't think it snows. Travel to Mindanao at your own discretion. It's not great here, well, except for Camiguin and Siargao. Interesting. Interesting. Those are the southern islands, I see. Thank you for the lovely Philippines information. Take care, Shmuppi. I'll see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday! Yeah, when we get together for the Foxhole Manga Project. Man, I hope the other people show up. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And no matter where you are, I bid you peace and glub! Peace and glub, everybody. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.